So we are doing a lower body workout today. You're going to need either like a hand towel or a couple of like face towels if you have a hard surface. If you have a carpet surface that you're doing your workout on, you're going to want like a couple of like paper plates or pie plates or something that'll slide on them. We don't need these until the end, so you're just gonna throw them off to the side for now. We're gonna do our warm up, so we'll just do a couple of heel touches. So you're just tapping the heel, warming up that body a little bit. Oh, I forgot to make sure I stay in time. We'll go elbow to knee or hand to knee, whatever you can do, keeping that torso upright, bringing that knee up towards you. Breathing, keeping that core strong. And then we're gonna reach out for those toes. So just lengthen the leg, kind of kick. If you get to your toes, great. If you don't, that's totally fine too. You're just reaching towards them, just warming up that lower body. 3, 2, and 1. Take it into a nice wide stance, and you're just gonna side lunge, side to side. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. Again, you're just keeping that torso up. Ooh, crunch, crunch. You probably can't hear that, but it's okay if you're getting a little bit of popping and crunching. That's just your joints warming up. So we're just kind of moving side to side. I'm gonna bring it up now, and you are too. And we're gonna open and open and open with those hip circles. 4, 5. Now we're gonna close it. Same side. Use a wall if you need to. 3, 4, and 5. Over to the other side. Open it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Close it. Oh, this side's not moving very well for me today. So you're gonna find that sometimes your one side's gonna move really well and one side's not. Some days it'll move well. That should be 5. And other days it will not. We're just gonna come up on our toes and drop back down. Warm up through the ankles, and it's okay. Sometimes if there's the days that you're not moving very well, you might want to move a little bit more to warm up. So if that's you today, by all means hit pause, maybe a little hip sway, a little hip circle. We'll reach it up, reach it down. Whoo. Up and down. 2 more. Up and down. 1 more. And down. Good. We're going to get started. If you feel like you need to warm up a little bit more, by all means, kind of go through that again. Pause, rewind, whatever you need to do. We are going to get started. We're going to start with a couple of squats. So we are going with 30 seconds of squats, and go ahead. So again, we're just dropping that bum back. We're keeping that torso up. Our knees and our toes are going in the same direction. Just kind of look down at your knees, and if you find that one's caving in, either when you go down or as you go to push back up, really think about pressing them apart so that you're keeping that natural femur position. You don't want to put pressure on the knees. So if they're turning in, just make sure that they're not. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to find a wall. So find a wall. I know you can find a wall. It doesn't need a lot of space. You're going to put your back up against it. You're going to make sure you're 1, 2 feet length, and then find kind of your big toe in the middle of your foot, hip distance apart, and you can come down, press your back against the wall. Hopefully you're at 90 degrees. You might not be, that's okay if you're a little bit higher. Tuck that belly button in and up. Get nice and strong through the core. You don't lean on your thighs. If you want to lean on anything, it's on your belly to make sure that your core is engaged, or put those hands against the wall. Making sure that our heels are down. We're pressing through our heels. This is a wall sit. The more I talk to you, the faster it goes. You're going to start to feel that burn in your quads. That's totally normal. That's totally okay. Keep those shoulders back too. And oh yeah, we're up. I hate those. They're so good for us. Okay, squats again. So in that normal squat position, natural squat position, we're going 45 seconds this time. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Bum goes back. When you're thinking about coming up, don't think about pressing your hips forward. Rather, think about lifting up with your bum cheeks. So lift up. Don't press forward. Lift. Press the ground away. That's another way you can think about it is You're pressing the ground away. Press that ground away. Press. And we're not locking out any of our joints. Whew. 15 seconds, just under. Keep going. Try to keep that torso upright. Press through the ground again. Check that your knees aren't turning in. 3, 2, and 1. Find that spot on the wall again. And again, 1 foot, 2 foot. Find that big toe on the inside of that foot. Come hip distance apart. 3, 2, 1. We're still only doing 30 seconds here. I'm not going to make you do 45. If you feel like there's pressure on the front of the knees, just walk the feet a little bit further forward. And again, press that lower back into the mat. Get as low as you can. Don't lean on your thighs like I was just totally cheating and doing. Bring that belly button in. Chest back. Right down through the heels. So your body weight's going to want to come to the front of the foot, onto the toes. Don't let it. Give yourself a double chin. That's how you keep your spine neutral. 3, 2, 1, and either drop to the floor or press up. Grab a drink. That was round number 1 done. You guys should have saw the mess I had to clean up from this space. It's like made this big open space in my basement for all of my filming. And my kids were like, let's fill it with toys. I think they had half the toy room in here. Okay, our next exercise is going to be a curtsy lunge to hip abduction or leg lift. So I'll show you what it looks like, then we'll do it. So you're going to be on your one leg. The other leg's going to lift up. It's going to come behind. You're squeezing your inner thighs towards each other and dropping that knee towards the outside of the ankle, pressing through that front foot, lifting this leg, foot flex. Okay, I'll show you one more time. So you're coming down. Knee comes to outside of that front ankle, press through that front foot, come up and lift. So we're working the front leg when we go back and this hip when we come up. All right, let's go. It's time. Down and up. And again, try to keep that torso as upright as you can. Down and up. And you might not be coming as low as me. It may look more like that. That's totally fine too. That's actually great. What you're going to find is that this is going to really burn through that front leg hip as you come down. And then as you stabilize, it's going to burn through there. But you're going to get a little booty movement in here too. Woo, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We're going right to that other side, okay? Go ahead. Down. Knee towards outside of the ankle. Lift. Knee towards outside of the ankle. Lift. This time, because you've already started fatiguing that muscle, you're going to find that that lifting leg has a lot more burn than it did the last time. And that's just because you've already put a lot of work on that muscle doing the first set that we did. Keep going. Keep that torso upright. Again, you don't have to come as deep as I am, but you do need to keep the knee tracking over the toes. So again, not turning in. That was a terrible one. 3, 2, and 1. Go. We'll shake it out. Aha. Okay, 2 options here. So this can be cardio to really get the heart rate up, or it can be high impact or it can be low impact. Okay. So you're coming down in a squat, just a little squat, and then you're going to jump up. Okay. High impact. Low impact. Come up. Reach up on your toes. Up on your toes. Okay, ready? Whichever impact you're doing. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So you're either jumping. It's only 30 seconds. But if your knees don't like jumping, just squat and reach. Get those arms up. Reach it forward. Make sure when you come down in your squat, you're back down on your heels. Almost there. 5, 4, 3. Wait, no, that's not the right time. 2 and 1. I can't do that to you. Stop there. You got 25 seconds. You got lucky that one. Okay. Drink. Shake it out. And yes, I drink tea during my workouts too. I love tea so much. All right, curtsy. 2 leg left. All right, so find that first leg you did the first time because it's just had a little more rest. And go ahead. Down and lift. Down and lift. Again, if it's not as deep as what I'm demonstrating, that's fine. Come down and up, down and up, and up. You've got this. Keep that torso up. I'm feeling it too. That's why I'm talking quite as much as I often do. 15 seconds. You've got this. Slow it down if you need to. Take your time. Lift, lower, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, shake it out. All right, other side. Here. Don't mind me, sorry. Other side, 3, 2, 1, go ahead. Down and up. Again, torso upright, knee goes towards outside of ankle. Make sure that this knee is not caving in, it's still turning out. Lift and come back down. Torso upright. Great work. 25 seconds. We are doing 45 of these curtsy lunges, so if they feel like they're a bit longer, that's because they kind of are. Ooh, lost my balance. Keep going. Again, slow it down if you need to. 10 seconds left. Take your time. It's better to do higher quality reps than higher quantity reps. You're done. Take a break. Quick break because we're going into those squat jumps or squat reaches. Again, what I was saying is it's better to do higher quality reps, so doing the reps correctly, than it is to do more. So if you're going so fast and you're fatiguing that you start doing them incorrectly or poorly, you're better to slow down and bring it back into that correct form. Okay, ready? Squat reach or squat jump, go. For squat jumps, I like to reach my arms forward for like extra propulsion, but you can do whatever feels good. And again, you can just reach. If you're going low impact, stick that bum out, come down as deep as you can. If you're jumping, really try to make sure you're landing softly so they're not jarring your knees like I just demonstrated. 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Grab a drink, shake it out. New exercises. Okay, so for this one, if you need a mat for a soft surface, please make sure you have one nearby or a carpet or something, like get ready for that. It's not too bad. You should be okay without one if you don't have it. You're not like putting your elbow into the ground or anything. Okay, so we are going to start with a reverse lunge to knee. So you're coming down in that lunge, driving up in that knee. Now, when you come up in that knee, keep that torso upright and bring the knee up to you, not the body down to the knee. Okay, so the back stays sharp. Ready? We're gonna go here in 5, 4, 3, 2, go ahead. So you're coming back in that lunge, standing up and driving in the knee up. Okay, so it can be nice and slow, nice and controlled. As I'm demonstrating, all of the weight is on that front leg. So it is doing like 99% of the work. Now, if you feel like this is way too easy for you, I have a high impact option for you. Come down, drive up. Drive up in a jump, okay? Stay with what works for you. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, shake it out. We've got to do the other side. Here we go. Head into it, lunge back and knee. Lunge back and knee. Use a wall or a chair if you need to for your balance. Come down and up. Now you don't have to come as deep as I'm coming in that lunge. It's totally fine if your lunge looks more like this. As long as you're getting a knee and hip bend in that front leg. And again, you can go into that high impact option where you're jumping up as you drive that knee up if you wish. 15 seconds. Keep that torso upright. Make sure you're breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. we are going to do sumo squats on our toes. So turn those feet and those knees out the same way. So some of us may look like this because that's the way our knees turn. Some of us may go up way more out because that's the way our knees turn. And we're gonna go down in a sumo squat, come up on our toes and stay up on our toes as we come down and up. Go ahead. Okay, so keeping that torso upright again. We're staying up on the balls of the feet, pressing through the toes, keeping those heels lifted, keeping the knees and the toes pointing in the same direction. Just show it from another angle. So you're coming down and back up. So when you're coming in a sumo squat, your butt goes down instead of kind of out. Like when I tell you to do a squat, I say stick your booty out. In a sumo squat, I say take your booty down. Okay? 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to come down to the floor or your mat. You come in on your side. It's going to rest your hand or your head in your hand. And you're going to bend your knees so they're out in front of you. Heels are together. And we're going to lift in what's called a clamshell, okay? So you're working through your butt. You're keeping hip over hip. Here we go. Now, up and down. Up and down. You're in control the entire time. Your hips stay square. So see how my hand's on my hips? That's so that I make sure that my hip doesn't open. We don't want the hips to open. We're just moving the socket, the ball in the socket, your hip joint, like this, moving like this. Okay? That was a lot of sciencey stuff, especially if you don't like science. 15 seconds. I do. I love science. 10, not even. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can roll over. I'm going to flip so I'm not showing you my butt. And again, rest that head down in the hand. Bend those knees, hip over hip. And heels together. Let's go. Open and close. Open and close. So you may find this side moves better or worse than the other side. That's totally normal again. Our hips can be really finicky, especially if we sleep funny as we age, or if we've had kids. They can sometimes be just a little bit off, or injury, or just plain old weakness in them from an overcompensation of another muscle, which is absolutely common. Oh, my timer doesn't want to show me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. You're going to roll right onto your back. Flat on your back. Knees bent. You want your your feet no more than 1.5 feet length away from your bum. Probably a lot closer, okay? We're going to lift one foot up. We're going to tuck our pelvis. So tuck those hips in, and then we're going to lift. Okay, here we go. Up. 1 side. It is best for your core to exhale as you lift and inhale when you're down. I know sometimes that's really hard to do. Almost there, you guys. And switch sides. So just switching sides, going right into it as soon as you're ready. Again, remember to tuck that pelvis so that you feel this in your bum and your hamstring. And 10 seconds. If you're feeling this in your calf muscle or in your lower back, slow down, tuck that pelvis, and lift so you feel it in your booty. Good, you're done. Quick stretch. We're going back through all 4 of those exercises. Let's go. Come on back up. Grab a drink if you need it. And reverse lunge to knee. So find that stationary leg. Get strong and solid on it. Go ahead, take it back. Lift that knee up. Again, we're 45 seconds, so get into it as soon as you're ready to get into it. Again, focusing on that stability, on that proper technique and form, adding in that hop for that higher impact if you want. Not mandatory. Just an option. You guys are like, you said 4 more exercises. Ha, I have a finisher today. That's where we're going to use that towel for those gliders. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. We're going to that other side. Ready? And go. Down and up. Down and up. My watch just told me, let's get moving, which is just a reminder of how inaccurate tracking watches can be sometimes. So if you're running your life on a Fitbit or a Garmin or an Apple Watch, maybe dial it back a little bit. They're great tools to use to know whether you're being active or not, but they're not perfect, just like everything else. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Find that sumo squat width with those feet. In 3, 2, 1, coming down, up on the balls of the feet. Stay up on the balls of the feet as you come up and down. Again, keep that torso upright. That looked really weird. Keep that torso upright. Take that bum down and squeeze it back up. If you lose your balance, that's totally fine. Put your heels back down. Get back into position as soon as you're ready. We are almost done. I'm probably going over my 25-minute time slot. Sorry. Move it along. If you need to go, just stretch right now before you finish. And I totally lost time on this. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming down to the mat or the ground for those clamshells. On one side, heels together, knees bent. In 4, 3, 2, let's go. Open and close. Again, hip over hip. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath like I don't know how to stop talking. Which is funny because I'm talking to a camera as I'm doing this, but I'm envisioning that you're doing this right here with me. We've got 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll over to the other side, whatever that looks like for you. Bend those knees, cradle that head in the hands, heels together. Go. Open, close, open, close. Make sure your hips don't tip back. And again, remember, quality over quantity. So I'd rather see you do 5 of these in 30 seconds that are good quality, actually getting that hip rotation, than do 20 of them and have them be completely useless because they didn't actually engage the muscles you need to engage. Come on. Okay, you're done on this side. On your back. Again, feet 1 to 1.5 of your feet length away from your bum. Here, or foot goes up. Here we go, up and down. Tilt that pelvis. 30 seconds here, that's it. Lift that on the exhale, inhale down. Get your core engaging too. 10, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Here we go, right into it. Other foot's up, tilt that pelvis, go up and down. Exhale on the up. We're almost there, 15 seconds, and then one last exercise, and it's just a 30-second hamstring and glute finisher. That's really fun. You guys probably cringe when I say it's really fun. 3, 2, and 1. Good. If you have a towel or hand towels or plates or whatever, you're going to take them right under your feet. Okay, so you want one under each foot. Knees are bent. We're going to come into a bridge. We're doing 30 seconds of hamstring curls. So you're going to come up into a bridge. You take your legs out. You're probably going to have to pull your toes in towards you and pull back in. Now, if that's too hard, just go to 1 foot at a time, okay? Here we go. Let's go. Go, go, go. 30 seconds. So you do 1 foot at a time. I'll tell you when it's 15 seconds so you can do the other. Or you're going out both. Tucking in. If your hamstrings cramp up on this, definitely a time you should only be doing 1 leg at a time. That's 15 seconds. Switch legs if you're doing one side. This is it. Woo! These are so fabulous. They're actually a lot easier if you have like a yoga exercise ball and put your feet up because the feet are a little more elevated. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, stretch it in, tuck it in. Maybe take those legs straight up into the air to release through those hamstrings. Oh, point the toes, flex the toes. Roll out the ankles. Maybe go to a single leg hamstring stretch. And then switch sides when you're ready. Good. We'll bring the bottoms of the feet together, knees wide. And you can stay there, or you can take those feet out. Whoops, I just kicked the wall. Take the feet out wider into a happy baby. You can do a single leg one, or you can do both legs. Good. We'll bring those knees back in together. Rock it side to side. Drop the knees over to one side as you reach your torso the opposite direction. Nice deep breathing. Bring that heart rate back down. Bring it back into center and switch sides. Good. Bring it back into center. Rock it back up or roll to your side and press back up. Do a few more stretches if you feel you need them. Probably a quad stretch is a good one. So stretching out through the quad. But that's it for my time with you today. Great job.